everyone, Helvian here, and we are back with Naruto Volume 18. Well, let's get into it. Kishimoto's is complaining about, or sharing, his, back pain, shoulder pain, left shoulder. Yeah, that's mangaka, life of a mangaka for you. It's like I have to write a blurb for this volume. Back pain. There we or pain. Whatever. I'm being too hard on him. Man, look at these chapter like page numbers. It's as full ends in a 7 every time. It's 20 pages each time. Nice consistent numbering. That's cool. But yeah, we're about to meet up. You know, Tsunade is, weary despite Tsunade being like, "Hey, we won." We gotta celebrate or whatever, see the sights of the town. Kabuto shares some information about Tsunade. The first to propose having a medic specialist in the basic four-man cell, which is something we take for granted these days. Do we? Because I feel like a lot of the cells, these four-man cells we see in Naruto, don't really have like an obvious medic in them. I think we talked about this before one day, an episode. Like, who's the medic in the Shikutro cell, Or does it not apply to like get in training places, or it's just for like higher up, you know, divisions? And I guess in the anime, he becomes a medic ninja. I don't know if the manga references that at all. Um, I mean, it could be, but I mean, the same goes for like Hinata's Team 9, I believe. Um, and I think the Tenten, yeah, Tenten's squad is not clear who the medic is. Not Lee and the Neji are Tenten, but like I think one of the it was in the anime at least. Like Tenten could admired. Well, we know in the manga Tenten admired Tsunade for being badass medical ninja kunoichi. Um, but she never had the at least in anime she never had the you know ability, or like capacity to be a medical ninja. Shuriken, or not a shuriken, summoning tools, ninja tools was her big thing. Um, nah, maybe it's Neji. Anyways, this is kind of off the point. But yeah, uh, back then it's like who needs a medical ninja on the battlefield? Idiots. They're idiots. Um, yeah, I was saying it's like Tsunade could only have that idea because of laws of sacrifice on the battlefield. And well, yeah, that death on the battlefield that greatly affected Tsunade as well. Couldn't see in this volume. Um, yeah, and what brought about one of the prodigal Shobi 3 becoming a medic specialist. Was something desired to avoid more or less life. Um, yeah, Naruto is weak from training. Okay, I thought that it was the anime that was the one that painted Shikamaru, Choji, and Kiba as friends of Naruto in these days. But they look kind of friendly here to me, they're like peers, I guess. Hey, Kiba's like, hey, classes. I don't know. Maybe he's just scolding him. No, maybe. I don't know. I was told by a redditor, or not like personally. It was like it was the anime that's the only reason people think Shikamaru and like Choji and were friends with Naruto in this time. But like, look at this. Come on, man. But yeah, like a lesson about focusing with a leaf. Like build up your chakra. It's like a lesson for needing chakra, I guess. So. And he's trying to apply it to his hand to get the Rasengan out. Oh, there's swirling around the thing. It's a swirl. So you get it, Uzumaki. It's a swirl. His jutsu is like a swirl. It's poetry. It rhymes. Yeah, to do it, you clear the second state. Um, yeah, we got the Hanzaku Castle. It was a backdrop for this encounter that's about to play. Oh, and Uchimaru destroyed it. Um, with Manda. Uh-oh. Yeah. You can practice third state while walking. Yeah. Basically, yeah, you have to do the first two stages without destroying the balloon, because if it's, you know, you have to contain it, because if it's not compressed, you'll lose power. Like, if you apply the energy of a bullet, like over a larger surface area, it wouldn't do much to you. Um, so more compression. See, it's like wider here, and it hit the tree and does mark it. With more compression, it does that. So here's what I'm wondering: why this dry guy popping out super large Rasengans in like the pain fight? We do those later, but why are you not learning this lesson of compression? Or I don't know, maybe there are other considerations I'm not thinking about, but yeah, I think Boruto had the right idea in the anime. I mean anime at least. I don't think he did this in the manga. In the manga he had like this vanishing Rasengan that was kind of weird. I think I thought that was kind of weird. Uh, but in the anime he had like a super compressed Rasengan. It was just like it was like a bullet. Um, and I was like, whoa, you can put holes through anything or whatever. Um, so I thought that was cool. It's really just working off of the logic that Jiraiya states here, which is pretty sound. Um, but yeah, right now the Rasengan are hand sized. Um, Naruto's having trouble learning it. Um, yeah, and Orochimaru and Kabuto have a proposal. Um, and it's like, I killed the Lord, the third Hokage. Um, yeah, all things come to an end, and for the people who you let the two people you love most in the world die. Like, what the hell? Yeah, even Kabuto didn't know that. It's like, oh, you're so cruel, Orochimaru. And Shizune, what the hell? I didn't know she could. I realized she could throw hands like this, or like, well, not throw hands, but like she's loading up these poison tip needles. Like, okay, damn. Yeah, even Kabuto's like, oh yeah, she's good. Uh, yeah, you ought to know better. I ought to know me better than that. You mock me, and I kill you. Oh, she's aura farming. That's great. Love that. Because we knew at this point, she was one of the Sanin, um, but we didn't see like why. Besides hearing that she's good at medical and ninjutsu stuff. Yeah, otherwise it's just brutal strength. Like, damn. Yeah. And she's strong and scary. I bet she's single. I'd put money on it. You'd win. Uh, yeah. I think, Uchino was like, I'd reanimate your beloved little brother and your lover, both, uh, Ren and Tensei. I like how Tauntaun just gets random panels. We have the actual characters, and then it's like, yeah, it's mascot pig, Snort. uh, yeah, she has like turmoil about this decision, and it makes just reminds me how like in the war arc, Kabuto just brings back one of these guys, Han, no, Han, no, she says her name. What is his name? Whatever. Yeah. Dry is looking down, hunting down Tsunade. Um, Naruto just puts like a coin in the slot machine and then just wins big. You're so much cuter when you're full. Oh my god, that's so cute. um, yeah. They're on their way to the castle that's destroyed now. Um, yeah, there are two guys in her life that she lost. She's like, okay, what do you do if I bring your arms back? And it's like, I won't lie, I'll just annihilate Konoha again. And it's her answer. Well, he gives them more time. Yeah, they get the tip. Uh, yeah, neither your little brother nor my uncle. So yeah, she was related to um one of those guys. This guy. I think his name was had an H in it. Yeah, have you gotten their wish? Oh man, she just never gotten over their deaths. Oh man, that's such a, I don't know. Tsunade, she doesn't have like the saddest backstory, like compare, like it's Naruto. Everyone has only some like One Piece characters can compare that backstories, at least in Shonen, I guess. I mean, compared to other ones, Tsunade is tame. She just had two people she like die. You know, okay. So did Kakashi. Obito and Rin. Uh, and like Sasuke is, his parents, his clan. You know, um, you know, uh, was it who? Not Ebisu. Why am I forgetting blanking on his name? The guy in chapter one. First. Oh my god. Iruka, yes. He lost his parents to the nine-tailed fox. Um let's see. Konomaru lost his grandfather and I guess his parents too, right? Um yeah, everyone's lost a lot of people have lost a lot of family members, but I really get you need the sense that it's a bit different here, you know. Um, but in like the way the manner they happened. Oh yeah, she has a fear of blood now. Um, yeah, they talk about how like Tsunade, was very gifted in medical ninjutsu. Um, after an event we'll see, um, she couldn't really operate as good, with her fear of blood, and she's been out of practice for a bit. I don't know how long she's been on this gambling spree, but yeah, um, yeah, her fear of blood. Man, she's just so heartbroken. Um, she's drunk here, and then yeah, we missed Dry missed the seeing Orochimaru. But yeah, they come across each other. Um, yeah, how uncanny. They use the term prodigal three. Why does it say Sonnen? I feel like we've changed the name, a bit. But whatever. Just want to say, huh? Yeah. And now she had one offer, uh, give me give me my arms back with your medical ninjutsu, and then I'll destroy Konoha, but I'll give you Dan and the other guy back. Um, and then versus Jiraiya's offer, come back to the village, your home, and you can take up the title of fifth Hokage, Um, and they're very stark, contrasts. And yeah, I think you have to keep in mind, what they might, um, both of those might mean to Tsunade here. Okay, okay. Damn it, I did it again. I paused to check my thoughts, and then I got distracted. Um, yeah, a lot of stuff is going through Tsunade's mind here. Also, she's drunk, so don't be too hard on her, okay? I don't know why I'm coming from a position of defensiveness tonight. I don't know. I think do people how is this arc regarded in like the general arc rankings? I think people remember it as being one of the weaker arcs of at least OG Naruto. Probably not overall. Um, but I mean, I think it's been pretty good so far. I guess it's more subdued a bit, at least right now. I mean, a lot of it is set up for more stuff later, like with Sasuke and Itachi. You know, we're just some light scuffles, uh, here and there. But we are building something more here with Tsunade and Orochimaru. But yeah, Naruto's like, whoa, fifth Hokage. Where the heck? I thought we were looking for what was he told? We need to look for a woman to heal, not like a Hokage, Um, and he was like, "Oh, wait, what? Orochimaru killed the third Hokage?" He's like, "Okay, you were way behind on information, Naruto." Um, yeah, he's a third member. He's like, "Oh wait, he's from what?" Uh, so yeah, she's faced with a tough choice. You know, lead the village, destroy it. Like what? And yeah, really tough. Well, yeah, it must say really tough, but okay, wait, wasn't she from Konoha? She's the granddaughter of Hashirama, the first Hokage. So shouldn't she be, wanting to be the Hokage? Well, not everyone wants to be Hokage, really. Also, like that dream, being a Kage, taking up one of the dream of those, two close to her that died, um, you could easily see why you may be hesitant to take up that mantle. Um, and I don't know how long. Again, I don't know how long she's been roaming around the fucking countryside, gambling. Um, But it might have made her feel distant, from Konoha, where she hailed from. But we'll see. You know, um, yeah, to drag her back to the village, have her fix Sasuke and Kakashi, right? Um, and where was the Sokage from? And she turned it down? What? Yeah, yeah. Jason's like, what? You're considering Orochimaru's offer? What? Um, yeah, his granddaughter, the first Hokage. So definitely a Shinobi of the most worthy bloodline, though. Do we really need to talk about bloodlines with this stuff? Like, come on, it's merit, right? Merit, just merit. Not there's no Hokage blood, but then again, Naruto is the son of the fourth Hokage. Uh, um, you know, Tsunade, who would be Hokage, who will become Hokage, is granddaughter of the first Hokage. Um, what was other relationships? I think actually I think that's probably it. Actually, but yeah, um, definitely having a son be a relative being a Hokage is helpful. As Konohamaru never got to be Hokage, even though he was grandson of the third. Um, uh, yeah. Yeah, come on, everyone pales in comparison to the Lord Fourth. Yeah, she was like, um, yeah, she was bashing Naruto here. Yeah, unlike your last disciple, this kid's got worse mouth, worse mouth, brains, and even mug. Um, yeah, she's talking more about the Fourth. He died prematurely. Sacrificing life for the village. Life is not like money, and she know that. To risk it and throw it away so easily is a fool's errand. Hmm. Yeah, she does that. Um. Yeah, Master Saratobi too. Mm-hmm. That's what that's what he gets for acting so youthful. Yeah, but she's mocking the title of Hokage. Only a few will take it. Yeah, of course that angers Naruto. I don't care that you're a lady. I'll slug you with all I got. Quite apt of him to use the word slug. She's the slug princess. Um, yeah. If she like fights him, she's really just drunk. Um, just trying to fight Naruto. Yeah, just needs like a finger. Poink. This is just like Itachi did to Naruto, to Sasuke. How dare she flick my forehead? Yeah, to be a Kage is my dream. That child. And starts to use the Rasengan. Um, half-assed, or well, not half-assed, just like not incomplete. Um, as it is, and she desecrated the ground here. Um, I remember once getting clobbered by her being blown back almost 100 meters. Damn. Hmm. Still far from complete. Um, Jiraiya was it you who taught him the Rasengan? And Naruto's like, Rasengan? But yeah, she's the first one to mention the word Rasengan, even though we've been learning it for like a volume. Yeah. So I just continued to mocking him. Yeah, okay, we'll give you a week to learn the Rasengan. Um, and that's coincidentally the full week that Kabuto and Orochimaru gave her to decide, what to do. And she offers her necklace as a wager for this, when that's like um, precious to her. And oh, if Naruto loses, he has to give her all of his cash. My froggy. When the heck did she? She's never waited for that necklace. Man. Yeah. Yep. 1 week's time. 1 week wager. It's like she's trying to hedge her bets. Like, oh, this guy. This or okay. She knows like Naruto isn't like a random guy or kid because he has a 9 fox in him. But I guess she's like seeing him as like okay, I don't know, do I have as like a stand-in for Konoha, like do I put my hopes in your like effort and whatever, or do I go back to Orochimaru and get my loved ones back? Um I think that's something like that might be going through her head. Again, she's still drunk. I don't know how much I want to put that on her, like, give her that, you know. I guess half the time she's drunk anyways, but uh, yeah, they're have a private talk. Um, I'm still not interested in you. Uh, yeah, saying, oh, why you're that desperate, but he can definitely tell that she has a lot of things on her mind. And yet all the Hokage risked their lives to protect the village of the Konoha and all those that live there. I doubt you don't understand their predecessors' feelings. If you would ever betray Konoha, I'll hunt you down and kill you personally. Uh, and yeah, and yeah, she sees Naruto and um Nawaki. Yeah, Nawaki was the youngest one. There we go. Um, Shizune talks to her about the necklace. Um, what was it? Yeah, they she lost everything. This necklace. Um, yeah, it's a precious net loaded memories. But if anyone else tries to wear it, besides Tsunade, will die. Because she was given this necklace to two people. First one Naoki. For her 12th birthday, same age as Naruto is at now. Um, he was he was her younger brother, and she gives him a kiss on the forehead. So happy, and then yeah, he comes back dead. And was in the middle of a war. No medics on the battlefield. Um, yeah, yeah, yeah. And it was the next day. Yeah, oh yeah, this is the next day of children. I mean, then the very next day after getting presents. Damn, was that really the next day? What the hell? Oh man, that sucks. And Tsunade proposes this idea. Um, and then we get the next guy. Dan, wasn't Han. She kisses him, and gives him the necklace, and then yeah, she ends up in a different state, and she was there. This is after they have was it the medical ninja on the squad, but she just couldn't save him, and just seeing his corpse before her, with his blood on her hands, he just gave her that feeler of blood, man. She's been torn ever since. And I was like, I'll go train. And there's like a rocky area with a stream with some dead trees he trains in. Oh man, yeah. And it feels like she's going turn to Orochimaru here. What's going on? And it's not even just like what observes Naruto watching or training. Um, Uh, and Naruto's like, okay, even if she declines, I'll force her into doing it. Um, you think it'll go easy? I don't know. I feel like, without his arms, it'd still be hard for him to fight them. But he's still. Oh wait, how did he summon Manda again? Without his arms? He did that to destroy the castle. Okay, how? Can someone explain to me how he did that? Uh, whatever. I know her better than she knows herself. And her greatest weakness. Yeah, blood. Yeah. Oh man. Woo. Yeah. Um. Yeah. Just try. It was the same problem that he was having before. Like was trying to do too many things at once and just having a rough time with it. But yeah, he's still keeping at it. Um. From the degree of Tsunade's agitation, you must have uttered something huge. Yep. It is pretty huge. Um. What the? Whoa, yep. What happened? Uh, ends the day. Oh, she roofies his drink. Probably. Usually he's the one. No. You never do that. Uh, yeah. Whoa. Why are all the color spreads always this? Oh my god. I swear, modern Viz stuff, the colors, even if the color spreads aren't actually in color, they're still better than this. Um. Yeah, Naruto went too far in his training, like we saw in the beginning of the volume. Similar to that, you know, Shizune's like, I would stop you with my life to prevent this from happening. Good on Suzune. But yeah, she is easily stronger than her. Oh man, she going to use her as one of the sacrifices for the jutsu. Um, that's fucked. That'd be fucked up. Um. Yeah. Yeah, he recovered fine because he had nine-tailed fox. Um, and yeah, Dry is like, oh, I I was drugged, I can't hold chopsticks properly. Um, yeah, she's the only one who could do that. Kabuto's watching. Um, whoa, Dry here, and Naruto too. What the hell? Now he's like, okay, this might be tough battling Jiraiya, Tsunade, potentially Shizune and Naruto. Um, but Jiraiya isn't in the best state right now, so there's that. And now we're going. Everyone's going to the ruined castle. No, I'll fix your arms, but in return, lay off the village. That wasn't the offer, Tsunade. You can't. Um, you can't beat it. Um, and she cries. Oh, what a beautiful panel. Oh man. And then that's the end of the volume. So yeah. Oh man, definitely like maybe I should go over like more about what I think about and what's inside his mind here, this offer. I think like an offer you can say between um good versus evil, but it costs. I think maybe it's more better framed as like an offer between a return to the past, or a turn to the future. Look towards the future. Become Okage. Nurture next generation of shinobi. Um, become a leader. Take the mantle that like Dan and Nawaki wanted. or go back to the revive them. It's like a return to the past of people don't belong here anymore, of this world anymore. Um, you know, it's like what they call the jutsu is called impure world resurrection or something like that, or reincarnation. Um, and the company by destroying Konoha, you know. But obviously Dan or Naoki wouldn't want that. They fought hard for Konoha. But as all Tsunade can think about is the loss and grief she felt for their deaths. Um, so it's a really you know moving moment here. So right now I'm quite enjoying this arc. At least I think how Tsunade's character um is handled so far. Probably the best written female Naruto. And I guess Kishimoto didn't make that the highest bar, but still. Um, and yeah, we'll see the thrilling conclusion of this arc, the next volume, I believe. Yeah. So until next time, like, comment, subscribe. See you guys later. Have a good one.